When you think of China, you think of high-speed rail, some of the fastest train in the world.
This is actually China's oldest train, and I'm currently on it.
I'm about to spend 33 hours on one of China's worst trains, a place filled with cigarette smoke, dirty bathrooms.
This looks so gross.
Crowded aisle where people push and shout.
I'm starting getting worried right now because it's getting really, really hot in here.
But what makes this train truly different isn't just the conditions, it is who rides it. For many passengers, this isn't a choice. Some are here because they can't afford better. Others are here because they have been restricted by the government under China's social credit system. People who owe debts, people banned from flying or taking high-speed rail. For them, this old green train is the only way forward.
It's 7 in the morning right now. I'm heading to the train and board a 33-hour train all the way to Beijing.
When I arrived at the station, the journey almost ended before it even began. Security pulled me aside and went through my bags again and again. They even inspected my hard drive, not for files, but to make sure it wasn't hiding a battery. Every single item was questioned, and for a moment, I thought I would miss the train, because in China, nothing slipped past security.
Apparently there's some issue with my luggage again. Wow. I'm glad I got here a little bit earlier because this is kind of chaotic, where they have to go through all my bags again over and over again. But we're all clear. Is she yelling at me? Dude, there's a lady yelling at me. Apparently she's trying to have me ask me to hurry up. I guess I'm late. This is gonna be quite a journey. I already know. Sorry, guys. So in those areas, right now you're seeing behind me is where you can sleep inside of it. And I'm looking at the bed through the window right now. It looks so small and tiny. Oh no, everybody just stack up each other. Oh my goodness. This is so crowded. Oh no. All right, we're here. So this is my bunk bag for the next day, whole day, 33 hours. I have just put my luggage down there. It is utterly quiet here. It's kind of weird almost. When you're looking down, you can see everybody sleep on the bunk. We got two neighbors right here. They're sleeping on the bottom. I'm sleeping in the middle, and somebody else is gonna sleep on the top. I have noticed a major issue is that this place has no charger. At least I'm trying to find where the outlet is. Ooh, I'm assuming this is the where you brush your teeth or something like that. Chairs. What is this? Okay, I don't know what that is. I just talked to my roommate, asked them where they're from. They said they're from here. They're going to a different city. Their train right now officially start getting going now. And that's gonna be my journey for the next 33 hours. Well, apparently there's a police on the train.
And just as I was about to settle into my bunk, this really kind lady sitting across from me started chatting.
没有嗨，我不饿，我不是特别喜欢吃。不用，不用，不用，不用，没关系的。This very nice minority lady offered me instant noodle. She asked me if I had any breakfast.
We got talking, and she told me she's Tibetan, traveling with her son to take him to college. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to meet someone like this so early on, but it already made the train feel less lonely.
I wanted to show you guys the bed, what we have here. We got a blanket wrapped with a pillow. By the look at it, it looks pretty clean to me. And then there's another bunk right above me. I'm already feeling a little bit burned out. Yesterday, I just got off a 14 hours flight, plus another 3-hour flight to the city. And then slept for about 5 hours and got to this place. And then right now, I'm doing another 33 hours train to Beijing. Also, the lady down here, she gave me bread. Trying to be nice. She's super nice. I'm just editing my video, try to relax a little bit more so I have energy to film more stuff later. I think I'm gonna go try the toilet here because I'm like been holding my piss and too scared to go to the toilet, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. 没事没事，我是小手。She's even offering me the napkins, but then I tell her that I'm taking a piss. But yeah, this is the toilet, man. Oh no. Dude, what am I gonna do, bro? This looks so gross. Am I supposed to squat here and take a shit here? Oh. Okay, I'm just done with my piss. I don't even know how to flush toilet. Oh wait, there's a button right here. No! Damn. That scared the shit out of me.
After the dramatic bathroom experience, I noticed a guy pushing a cart down the aisle selling snacks.
Let me see what they're selling.
I decided to check it out and picked up a few things.
I just bought a bag of chips and these Chinese marinated egg.
And thought it would be a good way to get back to the Tibetan lady who offered me noodle earlier.
Cost me about 26 yuan. Usually it's technically really overpriced on the train, but 26 yuan is roughly around $3.50, so it's not even that bad. But I think I'm reaching to that point where I'm getting really sleepy, so I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
I tried to nap for a bit, but it didn't really work. In China, there are over 300 million smokers, and on a train like this, it's mostly the lower class passengers who smoke. The smell of cigarettes just hangs in the air. On top of that, the AC barely cools anything, and carts keep rolling by with the vendors yelling and selling food. Between the heat and smoke and the noise, falling asleep was almost impossible.
And I don't know if you guys can tell, but my eyes are getting super red because of that. And now we're getting served lunch. So if you want to have lunch, just tell the guy we're gonna have lunch, and you pay him the money. Instead of eating instant ramen noodle, I'm gonna get the actual food that they cook. I just spent about 25 yuan, which is about $3.50 exactly, to get this Chinese meal. We have rice, shredded potato, some wood ear mushroom, and some vegetables. Whatever potato this is, I think. Just with a beautiful view outside.
For me, the meal felt pretty cheap, but for a lot of people on this train, it's overpriced. As I walk through the carriage, I noticed hardly anyone buying these freshly made box meal. Instead, most of the passengers stick to instant noodles.
So many people eating instant noodle. And then there's another guy smoking cigarettes, having a little smoke. A normal meal here in China usually costs about 10 to 15 yuan for a lower class citizen, which is about $2 USD. A lot of them, they buy instant ramen noodle like this, which just costs about 5 yuan, less than $1. So they will get enough ramen noodle and then just to eat it on the train because there's a long way ahead of them. So they would just decided to eat that. The reason why I buy hot meal is because I just cannot eat ramen noodle. I just cannot eat instant ramen noodle like that. My body will not be adjusted and I will definitely have diarrhea.
Walking past Roto passenger with their noodles made me think back about that Tibetan lady. She was so kind to me earlier, offering food when she didn't have to. So I decided to sit down with her and learn more about her story.
She's digging through her phone right now. Oh, I also bought them some sunflower seeds, bought another potato chips. You gotta treat other Chinese people with hospitality. When they are offering you stuff, you give them back.
As we talked more, she pulled out her phone and showed me videos from back home. Her house, her big grassland, and even little tea house she liked to visit.
In Tibet area. It looks really great.
Through our conversation, I find out she worked at a local supermarket. It was clear they weren't wealthy, but they welcomed me like family. Listening her story made the time fly.
I have been on the train for about a little bit over 10 hours now, I believe. I am genuinely super tired.
Before I knew it, the sun was already start setting, and the night is already on its way. When dinner time came around, I noticed she was making instant noodle again. I didn't want her and her son just to eat that, since it has almost no nutritional value. I offered to take both of them to the train cafeteria for a proper meal. She politely refused, but instead encouraged her son to go eat with me. And in that moment, it says a lot about her, and always putting her child first.
多吃点哈。
汤馒的米后再加啊。
好的好的，谢谢。
你们2位哦。
We got a fish, soup, rice, bunch of meat, and a beautiful view here. 你现在用英语介绍一下吃的呢 ？Come on, let's go.
说不出来啊，那个好久之前的了。
I asked him to try to speak English and introduce the food. He doesn't know how to do it.
After dinner, I packed up some leftovers and brought them back to the Tibetan lady. She smiled and accepted.
It starts getting dark and darker by the minute now, and I'm starting getting worried right now because it's getting really hot in here. I just called some help to get some worker to fix the AC. Basically, it's just wet and very damp in here, and plus how many people there is. Let me show you guys. There's so many people. Like, just a lot of people. I feel like tonight is gonna be a difficult night. I can already tell.
And then I headed to my bunk and settled in for the night. During the night, even more passengers boarded the train. But even with the heat, the smoke, the noise, I think I was just so tired that I actually managed to fall asleep.
Right now, it's about 4:30 in the morning. I slept from 8:30 p.m. all the way to 4:30. And right now I'm waking up taking a piss. There are some people still awake. Obviously I'm jet lagged, so I fall asleep really fast. But it started getting really, really hot. And I'm start sweating like crazy. The condition is not okay. Probably gonna take a piss and go back to sleep. Right now it's been 8 a.m. I have been sleeping about 12 hours now. You got people walking with the little car yelling about breakfast again. Right now it's only 7 in the morning. That means we have about 10 or 9 hours more to go to get to Beijing.
When I woke up, I started chatting with the guy in the top bunk who came in late last night. He told me back in the day, this was his only way to travel.
那个时候是不是还没有空调？
空调是有的，
空调有。
但是那时候人怎么说呢？你就是坐个车的话，你站票的话，那时我记得站了36、7个小时，本来是20多个小时，晚点以后就是这样。
你站着，一直站着。
那不是一直站，你人挤人的。
He said the train used to be even more crowded than this, so in his eyes, things have actually improved. For him, this ride wasn't an ordeal at all, just another trip on his way to work at the next stop.
哇塞！
现在的生活好多了，啊，你们体验不到的。
就是我觉得，我觉得这个都有点受不了了，自己都。So we have been talking, chatting. He's telling me the purpose of his trip. And I'm talking about where I'm from. And we had some cultural exchange, talking about United States and the relationship with China.
好了，我也快到那里了。
好的，好的。
很高兴遇到你。
很高兴遇到你也是。
When the guy said, "All right, it is my stop now," it turned out to be the Tibetan lady's stop as well.
They're getting ready to leave and they're trying to give me more food. And I keep telling them I do not eat food.
We exchanged contacts.
You might never see those people ever again in your lifetime. And this is one of the experience and story to leave behind in our memories. 你叫 Dream 是吧？好名字。国外有个网红玩我的世界就叫 Dream， 你知道吗？ She keep consistent wants to give me cash. Look at it. She's holding the money. She wants to give me the money. I just think people should get rewarded for being kind and generous. And the reason why I'm willing to pay for their food is because I think I'm from a very fortunate family. Being on this train really humbles me a lot, talking to different people from different backgrounds. Seeing people use this train as the only way of transportation to go across the country really humbles me a lot. To me, I just fly everywhere I want to. It's easy, it's convenience, but to those people, it's not so convenience. And some of them will have to take 2-3 days train just to go to different city to work, to get a job. 一路平安啊。
And then I watched them roll their suitcases away, waving at me through the glass. Just like that, people I shared 33 hours with were gone, and their bunks were filled right away by new passengers. The story only lives in our head now. As I waited for my stop, I decided to walk over the regular seating area. The conditions there were rough. People sitting upright all night, some even standing. That's when it hit me. Having a bed in my section, as uncomfortable as it felt, was already a luxury compared to what many others had to go through. As you guys can see the condition over there, I just don't want to film because they're definitely going to draw to the attention to the camera. As the train got closer to Beijing, I went back to my bunk one last time. I'm not sure when it happened, but the Tibetan lady had left a box of instant noodle and a pack of tissue on my bed. A small gesture, but it meant a lot after spending all these hours together. And just like that, the ride was over. I grabbed my bag, stepped off the train, and finally arrived in Beijing. When I came here, I thought I was just going to make a video about how uncomfortable this train ride is going to be. But little did I know, this is more than just about the train ride. It's a people, it's about conversation. It's living a life with those people for 33 hours. The memories that we made, to me, this was a unique experience. But to many other people,
this is their reality. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys want to watch more, make sure to like and subscribe.